Penis.
Every time. Hello!
Hello.
We're back again.
I'm not. No.
He's not back. He's ribcage. It's the equivalent of one of Hendrick's puns. You realise that reaction is the reason, part of the reason why I chose him, right? You realise that? I mean,
Yeah.
not gonna lie.
I know. I'd say his pun's getting a bit show.
Oh, of course you do.
Yeah.
Halfway point, huh? Today, Kaelin Cave would receive an influx of new students, meaning repeated lectures and speeches.
That'd be the bit I'd hate the most if I was one of the people working there. Oh, it's another week. I'll have to do the same spiel again.
It's pretty much how schools work at that point.
Yeah.
It's just like, especially when you're teaching kids like 5 or 6 at the moment, like I'm with, it's because you have to teach them one thing, and then in a couple of weeks' time, you have to teach them it again. Because they don't retain information.
Have you tried branding it to the inside of their eyelids? Yes.
Yeah, our information is not the sort of stuff that needs to be branded inside someone's eyelids. It's just there. I could count on Kylo, Chantel and Joan returning, and of course the main excavation team, but...
But...
As usual, the truck pulled up before the closed gate. Augustine hopped out and unlocked it before returning to his vehicle to park it elsewhere. Sherry approached me, patting her purse. Dun, dun, dun. I have your journal. Please go over it when you have the chance.
That's not the voice.
Oh, what was her voice again?
Nicole, basically.
Oh, will do. Thanks, Sherry. She disappeared into the museum as time passed.
You didn't go back and do her voice.
You're fucking right, I didn't. As time passed...
Heresy.
Well, she was feeling slightly normal at that point. She's hungover. Is the issue.
So she sounds like you.
Yeah, because I'm permanently hungover, mostly because I have to talk to you. As time passed, more and more students arrived. Unlike the first time, I immediately greeted them with broken French, then explained I could not speak it well. They responded in English with various degrees of fluency, appreciating the warm welcome. Hendrik and Rosemary arrived next. What was Rosemary's voice again?
Can't remember. I think this is the problem we had last time. We've spoken to her once and she wasn't very interesting.
Yeah.
So.
Henrik gave a friendly wave as I hurried to meet them. Leaning down, he greeted me with a light kiss on both cheeks, and Rosemary followed suit. Okay.
Hey, kiddo, how was your weekend? Looks like you survived at least. I hope the scary sounds didn't give you a very cold night.
Hendrik, you're a dick. Ugh, I learned to drown them out with my headphones. Now I can actually sleep.
What scary sounds? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, she wasn't German. She was... Hang on.
Oh, she was Potsdam, wasn't she?
Oh, yes. Sounds?
My uncle jokes that the museum was haunted by the wrath of the Neanderthal we dig up, and she believed it because she's an idiot.
I don't think believed is quite the right word. But the fact that it might play on somebody's mind if you say, there's a ghost! You know.
To me, usually means there's an arsehole nearby pissing about.
Yes, usually.
God, Violet Berlin might turn up and go, ah!
I did not. Do not. It's a little eerie at night, that's all.
Well, you're surrounded by a lot of bones.
Do you want to be surrounded by one more?
Yeah. Wait, surrounded by one? It's a kind of tentacle penis? Extendo cock? I don't know.
I don't know what's going on in your head. Don't. Oh. Rather than Neanderthal, huh? You're more likely to be haunted by ghosts of the students who found stone tools in their wet screen. Hendrik's funnier than you are. That's not saying much. You aren't helping. We talked until Hendrik and Rosemary excused themselves to set up their equipment. It looked like everyone arrived. Even Kyla gave me a nod of acknowledgement before vanishing to the tent area.
That's the noise he makes.
Yes, basically. Out of the corner of my eye, I spotted DeAndre and Shoji both pulling their luggage, and I brightened. I literally became a slightly brighter hue. I glowed. DeAndre's return was expected, but Shoji had no reason to continue the elective.
Yes.
Shoji, he annoys me less. Comment allez-vous?
Ça va bien?
Ça va bien.
Yeah, whatever. I don't know. Belgian accent. Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I leaned in and he froze on the spot. Noticing his hesitation, I paused, waiting for a sign. Slowly he turned his head to the side and I gave him a light kiss on one cheek and then the other. Sorry, did I do it wrong?
No, I just wasn't expecting it is all.
What brings you back? I thought you finished the elective for good.
Yes, I passed the elective with a B. I thought I'd do worse, so it was a pleasant surprise.
Then?
I came back because I feel like it's been a good experience for me.
You are
fancy show.
Been enjoying your time here?
I have. At first I wasn't sure and I felt awkward, but people have been friendly. Even if Augustine can get a little scary at times.
Yeah, tell me about it. Well, I'm glad you're here again. It's nice to see a familiar face. And now you have more experience than most of the students here.
Yeah, yes.
He took tiny steps and I saw that he was trying to reach the tent area without brushing me off. I gestured toward the path. Go ahead, you can tell me if you need to end the conversation,
Yeah, he runs away.
Yeah, with a grateful nod, he wheeled his luggage away as DeAndre was coming back. Ready for round 2?
You know it, even if Dupont is not happy with seeing my mug around again. Hendrik said he'd do his best to be more available this time.
Aww, that's quite sweet.
It probably won't be easy with the way for new students. At least I'm familiar with the routine.
We heard Augustine shouting to gather the students around. DeAndre lowers his voice.
I'll definitely pass this time.
Good.
Bribed everyone?
I don't know. I couldn't believe it was already the halfway point. Time to make the most out of the last 4 weeks. Paid games.
Time to make the most out of it by... Well, yeah, playing a minigame.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I was kind of expecting you to fail at it, to be honest. Make the most out of it. Fail!
Oh, see you on the other side. Okay, I think this right. I think it's right. Yes, look at me, I'm a badass.
Yeah, what'd you get?
I know.
A bone.
I found context.
Hooray!
I think.
Now we're gonna succeed at slicing a carrot.
Okay, yay. Hey Melissa, where do you stay on the weekends? Here, of course. Here? Alone? Well, another student was supposed to come, but she couldn't make it. Threesome time. It's not much, but we were thinking, if you'd like, you could stay with us on the weekends. Wow, really? Oh, hang on, it's small. It's small, though!
So's the flat. Tiny vagina.
We share a flat in Liège. I mean, if you come all the way to Belgium, it'd be a shame if you remained here the whole time. What do you say? Feel free to think about it and let us know. Thanks.
Oh, God, yes.
Yes, thanks. I really appreciate it. Get me out of here.
The same 4 walls.
Oh,
you failed, but you still have to do it.
yeah.
Oh, damn it.
I did a crap job today of guessing the numbers. Well, I was getting better in the lab, but why is it so hard to write on bones? That's what she said.
And not paper, that's why.
Yeah.
Not really meant for writing on. Just not that
slightly porous as well.
Yeah.
Cursing mentally, I cleaned up the dip pen and then scratched its nib onto the bone to remove the blotch. Careful, don't damage the bones.
Snap.
Ugh.
Put the pen right through it into a palm.
I let out a defeated sigh and scratched my head. Maybe I could have Rosemary demonstrate for me again. It's just writing some letters and numbers, though. Why am I struggling it so much with the final step? Why am I struggling with writing on things? Yes. Maybe I need to angle the pen more.
I think I'm starting to feel Shoji's pain. It's kind of when you see someone doing something so horrendously badly that you can do better. It's kind of How do I go about saying I can... Just give it here!
He looks like he wants to say something. What is it, boy? Is Timmy stuck down a well?
Yes, I pushed him. Yeah, ask for help.
Yeah.
Why is he in his pyjamas again? Look at his trousers.
Oh, yeah, of course. A little pattern down there.
Yeah.
Choji, can you show me how you write? I keep smudging the bones.
That's not a euphemism. Of course, I don't mind at all.
Good, because you're going to do it regardless if you mind or not. He stood up and manoeuvred towards my workstation. After he sat down, I passed him the tooth and he turned it over till he found a flat surface. Thanks for helping me.
On a bone? What? It's found a flat surface on a bone.
Yes.
It's not a problem. I like helping when I can.
Great. I watched him read my document. Well, hey. And I pointed to the recorded bone and its identification.
How much effort do you have to put into like that into a euphemism? I watched him read my document.
But being me, surprisingly little. I am going to open a box of chocolates that I have from school. Because I can.
Yep, halfway through a sentence.
Yep. He carefully dipped the pen, then flew...
Now you can wahey.
Wahey? Okay, he definitely dipped the pen. Wahey.
I mean.
Then shut up.
I mean, nudge, wink, say
I'm
no
going
more.
to eat a chocolate and do this if you're going to keep on.
Say no more. Say no more.
Barker.
No. Go on.
Professionalism.
Where?
Exactly.
I don't know what it looks like. What's it? I've never seen it. Is it some kind of deer? Just professionalism. It must be able to escape really easily, so it's got to be some kind of bouncy herbivore.
Bouncy herbivores are the kinds that bounce and can escape easily, apparently.
Yes, I'm going to jump over fences and leg it. And like I say, a cow which looks at a fence and goes moo.
Then fluently jotted down the label. When he was satisfied, he placed the pen down on a paper towel and handed the tooth to me.
I thought it was a bone. It'd be okay once it dries.
You say that. How did you do it so neatly?
I used my hands. It's hard to explain. Can you write something for me? No.
Sorry, I've just got this. I'll use my hands. What would she have used then?
Her feet. That's the problem. She's trying to write with her feet the entire time.
Taking the pen, I dipped it and then scribbled something on the back of the document. I wasn't sure it wouldn't ruin the document if I wrote in the corner.
Pascals?
It says pen skills, bro.
No, it doesn't.
I know. My writing is a little messy. I'll try it again.
Anyway, you're holding it correctly. You tend to blotch when you're making an upward stroke. You'll need to have the nib barely touch the surface when you do that, or it'll snag, especially if the surface is uneven, like on a bone, for example. If that makes sense.
I attempted again, and this time my E didn't look as crooked or as spotty. Wow, what a difference already.
You'll get better with practice.
Oh, God. Practice. Thanks again. I really appreciate being told how to write.
The end.
Okay, chatting.
Talking. Failed.
I failed because I got really stressed. Oh, I de-stressed from that. I failed at cave.
You still have to dig it out.
Oh, for the love of... I think I'm right. I'm right.
Let's find out. Oh, you've got a cave painted.
Okay, I can sort of see that.
Okay. No, you failed at internet.
How do you get stress down?
Well, stress is a lot, though. No, I put the wrong one. Well, he's down by 3 points.
Ugh! I did it. I did a decent job today. Yeah.
You are not terrible. Here is the bone.
I'm not terrible at guessing the numbers.
You found a sharpened bone.
Hooray. Finished. I placed the final cleaned item, already inked and recorded, into the cup. The tray was now full, and every glued cup had a finding displayed. Yay. I stood up and slid the tray toward me. It was not heavy, but it was wide and awkward to hold.
Yeah.
I made my way inside the laboratory.
He's got glasses suddenly.
Depends on what kind of rock fragments he's using, I think. Where the table's already stacked with a bunch of finished trays, I carefully set mine down and glanced at Hendrik, who was documenting findings from a fish.
He found it in the lake.
Usually, Hendrik would be working alongside students clearing the recent finds. What's this? Something different about these bags?
Oh, not really. They're findings students excavated a few years ago. They haven't been looked at yet. Ugh, curse you.
He picked up the paper and held it close to his face, squinting in frustration as he tried to decipher the writing.
Pyra mento motlin nanta?
I approached him and leaned over his shoulder. Maybe it was due to my own sloppy handwriting, but I identified the letters with relative success because I wrote them. Parmentier? It's Parmentier.
Ah, thank you. Curse your chicken scratch parmentier. It's a pen to get through.
I giggled lightly, amused by Hendrik's complaint. Setting the paper down, Hendrik unwrapped the tin foil.
Yeah, for something?
No, I was delivering the tray. I'll get out of your hair now.
Oh, wait, can I ask you a quick question?
Okay. Sure, what is it?
How are you getting along with Kyler? I haven't spoken to him. And does this look like a 107 to you?
He flashed the little piece of paper that came with the item. It's definitely one. As for Kyler, I guess we're getting along okay. He helps me with archaeology whenever I'm stuck, like the soil test, and he even talked about himself a tad. Overall, he kind of opened up a bit to me, but not much. Why do you ask?
It's just, I was wondering if working beside someone helped.
Helped what?
The first year, Kyler dug in a higher location and was surrounded by more students. However, he kept his distance and barely spoke to any of them.
Okay. He is deaf.
After that, he mainly worked in the lower levels, completely isolated. This year, we thought maybe it'd be better to have Kyler excavating beside someone. That it might help encourage interaction without overwhelming him. We admire his concentration, but there's more to archaeology than what you're digging directly in front of you. Yeah, look, the context for everything on the site.
I'm sorry, you don't have to be friendly with everyone to do good archaeology.
That is true. You can't help it in life, though, to be fair.
Yeah, in life, yeah.
It sounds like there's been some progress, at least. Yeah.
He grinned happily, only to frown when he tried to read the writing on another bone. Seeing his confusion, I leaned in once again. It's 1-136-2013. Wasting no time, Hendrik added the numbers to a tiny paper slip.
Thanks again.
Still, it's sweet of you to be concerned about Kyler, even though you hate him.
I'm concerned about all of my students. If they work here, they're under my care.
Oh, that makes this feel dirty. Is he even aware of that?
I mean, that makes this feel dirty.
Yeah.
Banging the teacher.
Yeah, that's creepy, yes?
Yes. You only just twigged. Okay. He
Yes,
thinks I'm either
well,
pestering him or questioning his abilities when I try to offer assistance.
He doesn't strike me as the teacher.
Well, he's more a teaching assistant.
Yeah. And now that's my job and I don't...
Yeah.
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 Oh, I'm going to stop now. That's wrong.
Yeah.
Still going to bang him, though.
Yeah. Sometimes I ask if he has any inquiries or try to add my own tips and suggestions, but he shuts it down. I wish there was another way. Maybe if you told him.
Make him part of the main excavation team.
Feed his ego.
I don't know.
I don't know. Barely know the guy. What would a new opportunity be?
That's the thing, isn't it? Without knowing what the new opportunity is...
A new opportunity could be to dig on his own in a puddle somewhere. To throw him off a cliff. Or...
I wouldn't make him part of the main excavation team because he's standoffish and is not good with other people.
Yeah, he's shit at teamwork, so making him part of the main team would be rubbish.
Yeah, new opportunity. You tried to help him whenever he's digging or working in the lab, right?
Of course.
What if you ask him to do something different, something out of the norm?
Not kitchen duty, I hope.
No, that'd make it worse. Like, you do other things, right? You mentioned that sometimes people or school groups visit. Maybe you can help organise that?
Helena already covers that, though, being the receptionist and all.
I'm grasping at straws. I'm sorry I haven't been helpful.
Don't worry so much. You still bring up a good point. Until now, I've only tried to help him with the tasks he's already confident in. I need to think of another angle. It'd be ideal if you could get along, since our paths will likely cross again in the future, or the way he wants to work there.
Yeah, that would do the thing. Yeah, I'm certain you'll figure something out. Good luck with that. Bye.
Yeah, thanks. Oh.
Yeah? He pleadingly held up the document.
Does this look like a backwards Q or a bizarre D?
That's a D. Would it be easier if I stayed? Hendrik brightened up my suggestion and gestured to the chair beside him.
If it's not too much trouble. I've been chiseling away at these illegible reports for hours now. Thanks, Melissa.
The chair scraped along the tile as I positioned myself next to him. Our shoulders... Right. Shoulders grazed against each other as he reached for another tinfoil hat and pulsed it to me. We spent the rest of the day deciphering Parmentier's fiche. I wanted to...
It said splish.
I wanted to ask why Kyla was stubborn when it came to Hendrik, but I knew Hendrik priorities work first. Maybe another time.
Oh, we succeeded at talking.
But it's not taking our stress down.
That is a bit weird.
I'm pretty sure it's only gaming and internet that takes our stress down then.
Yay.
Here we go. I laid out the s'mores ingredients and then handed Chantal and Joan a carved stick each. Chantal reached into the bag and pulled out a jumbo-sized marshmallow. So we roast these. Yeah, you place it on the stick and then roast them until they're golden brown.
Like in the song.
What song?
Golden Brown.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It took me a second to remember what the fuck you were talking about, but okay.
There's a song called Golden Brown.
I know! I do know that.
I used to sing it as Golden Brown to annoy people.
Golden brown, texture like sun. Considering the colour of his skin, yes. Don't stick it straight into the fire unless you want it charred. It doesn't taste good, trust me. What s'mores, they don't. While the two roasted them, I broke up the chocolate into smaller pieces. I put one into my mouth for strict taste testing purposes. She's gonna do a diabetes in again, isn't she?
Oh God, she isn't she?
Belgian chocolate is really the best. Joan removed the stick from the fire. Her marshmallow engulfed in flames. Marshmallows are really good for setting on fire because of the high sugar content. They go for ages.
Yeah, I remember doing that in secondary school.
Yes, I remember.
Which one of these has the most sugar in it? This one, or this one? Which one burns the longest? Let's find out.
Dun dun dun. Peanuts, but we're not allowed to use peanuts anymore. Peanuts are. I tell you what, if you want to get a real fireball going on, like the cheese balls, cheese ball crisps, I can imagine. They just go there, and then you just get burning fat dripping off the bottom of them.
God, I remember doing the peanut thing because we had it on a spike.
Yeah, not allowed to use peanuts anymore.
For ages.
Yeah, it burns for like 2 minutes. One peanut can burn for like 2 minutes.
Well, we had half a peanut, but
yeah, that's why. But yeah, it's always
so the teachers could eat the peanuts, would be my guess.
Well, to be honest, if it's a science lesson, those peanuts are probably really freaking old.
Unless it's an excuse to get the school to buy you lunch. That's
yeah. Well, let me put it like this:
peanuts.
Kids, if you have food testing to done at school, don't put the food in your mouth. Our food cupboard had food that went out of date in, I think, the 90s. Because stale cheese puff have the same amount of energy as non-stale cheese puffs, and buying things again, takes effort and money.
I think the girl's expressions here is about appropriate for how old those cheese puffs were.
Yes. The kids were like, can we eat them? Yes, if you want to die horribly.
They're older than you are.
Yeah, some of them, it's true. Cereal was the fun one. We're going to taste test the cereal. I'm hungry, miss. This doesn't taste good. Why are you eating it? Because it's cereal. In a science... It's like the first thing I say. Don't eat it.
Of course they're going to eat it. They're idiots, but in addition to that, you told them not to.
Yeah. Joan removed the stick from her ass. The marshmallow engulfed in flames. That was too long, Joan. And also too close to the fire.
I made a fire. I made a hazard.
Chantal blurted something in French and Jones shook the stick in an attempt to extinguish... Oh, for fuck's sake, really? Wait, don't, or it'll fling...
Whose tent does it hit?
That marshmallow went far. Or did it hit? Joan peeked round the corner of the building and then grimaced.
Kyla's on fire. Kyla's on fire.
Oh, him. Quick, let's hide before Hines finds out it was... Yeep.
I prefer the idea if they'd actually run away and hidden. That would be far more amusing.
Yes.
Jesus Christ!
Kill me. Kill me now. Kill me.
Have fun with that. I'm gonna go on YouTube.
Corpse! Oh, God.
Minimizing. Okay.
I think I've done it. I think.
You found a pillar?
I'm not sure. A space invader?
A man with no head and
let's
very
see.
weird legs.
What do we got?
Water.
I'm not digging for water.
Is that meant to be a cave painting of water?
I don't know. That tamisage took forever.
Yes, it did.
Both of the empty buckets were stacked and hung off my arms as I climbed down the ladder. After I placed the items next to knee pads, Kyla glanced in my direction.
So how's the line for the wet screening?
Very long. Some of the students are lounging in chairs for their turn outside. Separating the buckets, I picked up my trowel and started scraping the clay off the blade. I hate this layout. I'd rather Charleston.
Charleston?
You've displeased me with your ways. I don't get the reference.
Nah. What?
Sorry, it's a song, and you just happened to say a line from it, and I continued. It's about a smart brother who laments that his sister is wasting her time dancing and neglecting her studies. It's totally not about me.
I didn't say anything. Dancing is a hobby of yours?
The trowel nearly slipped out of my hands and I stared at him in disbelief. I thought my passion was apparent and I tapped my sweater with pride. It says Lindy Hopper. Okay, Lindy Hopper. It's my lifestyle. It even says Lindy Hopper here. I'm a swing dancer. Now that you learn something about me, I get to ask you about your favourite hobby. I bet it's digging.
I like digging holes and digging more holes. And when I'm done with that, I like to dig some holes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't follow what you want to know. You don't have anything, do you, mate? Well, it's yellow, so I wonder who this could be.
Yeah. Pardon the intrusion. I glanced up and Hendrik gave... Oh.
Okay.
Before climbing down. Right accent, though.
Yeah.
Wrong gender.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to disrupt the conversation.
That's fine. What's up? You're going to disrupt it anyway.
Well, I have something to ask Kyla.
Oh, God.
Me?
He stared skeptically at Hendrik, who remained in hopeful spirits. Okay, that's going to work.
Next week, for having a group of elementary students visit and we'd appreciate more help. I thought you'd be perfect for the job as an assistant.
Kyla's guard dropped slightly and he watched Hendrik with renewed interest.
You've seen the tours plenty of times and you're familiar with the routine and the material we cover.
Oh, God.
It shouldn't take more than 2 hours. School trips tend to be short.
Good.
You don't need to answer right away. I'll give you some time to think. I'll do it! Oh, that was quick. Thanks, Kyla. I'll let Helena know.
After we exchanged goodbye, I turned to Kyla, still surprised by his rapid response. Before I could praise him, I noticed that he appeared apprehensive and he took a deep breath.
Elementary, huh?
Right about dealing with kids?
Right, it's not something I'm accustomed to.
I'm sure they'll be a well-behaved bunch.
I doubt it. They'll probably be overstimulated from the moment they step off the bus.
It's like you've taught in a school. Do you have siblings you grew up with? Maybe you can draw experience from that.
I have a younger sister named Angelique, but she's as quiet as I am. What of everyone being deaf?
Yeah.
So you use sign language.
Right. Just be prepared to listen and answer questions and you'll do fine. The teachers will handle the rest. Kids have tons of energy and they're curious and ask a lot of questions, but probably to the point of being annoying.
Heh.
What?
Maybe I can do it after all.
Shut up! See, of course you can. What are these tours like?
For school trips, Hendrik or Helena show them around the museum first. Then Then they visit the cave. After that, they snack outside and do a small activity like draw or watch Rosemary nap Flint.
That's neat. I look forward to it. We both returned to our squares and Kyler glanced at those buckets surrounding him. With a defeated sigh, he picked up 2 of them.
Hopefully the line has shortened.
Good luck. If you're lucky, you'll be able to wet screen before the shift is over. Why was he looking at me funny earlier anyway? Because he blames her.
Oh, she failed at email. Failed at internet. Failed at talking.
Oh, dear God.
Just give up and just leave in a ditch somewhere. It's kind of, look, you're not going to de-stress ever. So, you can't even... You managed to fail at the internet. That's quite impressive, really.
Basically, yes. Anyway, we're going to call that an episode there.
Oh, yeah.
It's been quite a long one. I mean, most of it, I admit, has been me going through, like, puzzles.
Yeah, well, I buy things online, so...
Yeah, well, he's buying things online. That's literally how this relationship works.
I
I do the work.
buy shinies.
He buys shiny stuff. Oh dear. So we're going to save and say goodbye.
Oh, no, that's exit game. That's a different button.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.